Welcome. This week on Update, a bishop from Cameroon visits the diocese. The Eucharistic Congress is on the horizon, and a new priest is installed in Tryon. But we begin with the ongoing success of our College Seminary. 8 new students have joined the St. Joseph College Seminary, bringing the total enrolled in the Charlotte-based program to 21. During an August 5th Mass at St. Anne Church, the 8 new students were welcomed by Father Matthew Kouth, rector of the College Seminary, who told them that they are not entering boot camp, but belief camp. The 21 young men will pursue college degrees at Belmont Abbey College while living a Benedictine life of prayer as they discern a possible call to the priesthood. They are living in 3 houses adjacent to St. Anne Church until a permanent seminary can be built. And just like any other college move-in day, all 21 men and their families unloaded cars of suitcases and bags and boxes into what will be their home for the coming academic year. In late July, a bishop from the Diocese of Boye in the Western African nation of Cameroon visited Charlotte to speak in our churches and meet with some of his priests who are serving in parishes here in the diocese. Sadly, his trip had to be cut short. Patricia Guilfoyle explains.
Just a couple weeks after welcoming Father Basil Sede from Cameroon as their new pastor, Our Lady of Consolation Parish welcomed the bishop from his home diocese of Boye, Bishop Emmanuel Bouchou. The bishop was in Charlotte to raise support for the Catholic University Institute of Boye, whose mission is to educate tomorrow's leaders in civil society for this Central African country. The Mass was offered for Father Alexander Saab, a parish priest and former education secretary for the Diocese of Boye, caught in the crossfire of a festering conflict between Cameroon's French-speaking government forces and English-speaking separatists. Despite the tragedy, Bishop Bouchou encouraged people to reflect and give thanks for God's unmatched love for every person and his unmatched generosity in giving us what we need when we need it.
There are almost 8 billion people on this planet now, 8 billion. And you imagine that God Almighty loves each person with all his heart, each one of us like this with all his heart.
The bishop urged people to not take for granted the gifts God gives us, but to use them to help others in need.
One of the milestones in the life of any priest is his first assignment as a pastor, when he is officially installed by his bishop. Installation masses have occurred or are planned in Gastonia, Asheville, High Point, and in Tryon at St. John the Baptist Parish, where Father Jason Christian was installed on August the 6th. Bishop Peter Jugas, several priests, and the faithful packed the small mountain church. At an installation mass, the pastor's letter of appointment is read, and the pastor then makes a public profession of faith. In his homily, Bishop Jugas outlined for Father Christian the 3 duties of every pastor, and they are to lead the parish, to sanctify his parishioners, and to teach the faith.
The pastor is in charge of what is taught to the faithful of the parish.
Pastor installation masses don't take place all that often, so if you ever get the chance to attend one, don't miss it. You will not be disappointed in this intimate celebration of our faith and the connection to the universal church. Religious leaders in Charlotte held an immigration prayer vigil on August the 3rd with the goal of calling for justice and opposing our country's immigration policy that criminalizes children and families that are seeking safety. Immigration lawyer Cynthia Aziz, a Catholic parishioner at St. Peter Church in Charlotte, said the decisions taken by the authorities have been a shame all over the world. At the end of the vigil, the group went to the Stewart Detention Center in Lumpkin, Georgia, to get a better idea of the difficult odyssey immigrants and their families face when they are in detention. The largest annual gathering of Catholics in the diocese is all set to take place in a little less than a month. The 14th Eucharistic Congress is set for September 7th and 8th at the Charlotte Convention Center. It's a two-day praise and worship event that features a dramatic procession of thousands following the Eucharist through the streets of uptown Charlotte. Speakers in both English and Spanish, youth tracks, college and young adult gatherings fill the day, and it's all capped off with the holy sacrifice of the Mass late on Saturday afternoon. The event is free, but youth tracks do require advance registration. For more information, visit the Congress website, goeucharist.com. That's going to do it for this edition of the Catholic News Herald Update. The Catholic News Herald is the official source for Catholic news and information in the western part of North Carolina. Follow us on Facebook and visit our website. I'm David Haynes. God bless.